Hi, my name is Darren and I love talking African affairs. All you have to do is subscribe to support this journey so that you don't miss out on information that is happening on the African continent every single day. So I'm going to start with Rwanda, where they agreed with the United States in June to receive 250 immigrants who are going to be deported from the United States. The process was very simple. First, give them 10 people. They vetted them and said, okay, fine, I think we can have the 250. It's not the first time Rwanda is actually accepting immigrants. We saw in 2019, there's 2019 and also 2020 in April. In 2019, it was September. In April this year, they also had a discussion and we saw them helping Libyans who were using the place as a transitional place anyway. So that was not a final destination for those Libyans. It was just a transition route to Europe. But this time, 250 deportees from the United States will find a new home in Kigali. And usually these ones come from Colombia, Venezuela, different places, Philippines, all over the world. And usually when they are arrested in the United States, probably they've committed some minor crimes here and there, or they've not committed any crime apart from being illegal in the country. So once they are arrested, they are vetted by Rwanda, and then they're allowed to enter into the country. In fact, the government spokesperson, Makolo Yolande, say that for them, they're willing to receive these people because they believe they're a diverse country and they'll help them settle in housing, job trainings, and a couple of things because they believe that they can grow the economy of Rwanda. But so here's the thing. This is the new America that we now know, that on the conditions, whatever you're discussing with any African country, there's going to be an element of can you receive deportees in your country and settle them, so that we can now have different discussions on visas, funds, and other things that will trade or tariffs, all these other things that you discuss with America. They may have to include a clause of how many deportees can you receive from the United States. Those ones who can't, whose countries cannot even accept them. Because I remember Venezuela was one of those countries, and I think Cambodia, that was not accepting the deportees from United States. So a little bit tricky situation there. And Kigali now joins countries like Eswatini that also received deportees, South Sudan. Nigeria had rejected to receive deportees. There were so many, about 270 of them. They said, no, we cannot receive these ones. Let's find other terms to deal with. But I think eventually every African country, in my view, we are going to be pressed to accept deportees, or else you make face visa restrictions with the United States. Independence, what does it mean to you? If a country is independent and you're being arm twisted into doing some things, are you really independent? My name is Dara. You can subscribe for more.